What do you mean it won't fit? Mine fit just fine. What do you mean it won't fit? I specifically ordered that size.
Ha! Screw you. I got it to work.
There we go.
All right. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fantastic. Yeah, we're just gonna launch into this.
Yeah, don't say customers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, my intro has, you know,
Judd! Judd!
Hey, I didn't say it. I cut it off.
We'll put a pin in that. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Failed Attempt, where a collection of assholes sit around and try to play Dungeons and Dragons. This one's a yes, fuck you, Craig. That will forever be.
Sponsored by Fuck You, Craig.
Sponsored by Fuck You, Craig, with all of our other sponsors. Actually, you know what? Let me just go to. I'm not reading these again, guys. Go watch the anus talk. But I'm going to tell you what we have. We have My Sensual Secrets. We have AudioBooksNow. Try the World. Bike Athletics. Select a Ticket. Best of Signs, and the new Banner Buzz. Those are all very bravely sponsoring Failed Attempt D&D. We love you. Please keep sponsoring us. Links are in the bio with all the discounts and all the bullshit are in there. This one is actually a kind of a special game. Not everyone could be here, and we don't want anyone missing the main campaign. And this was a vote. And actually, if you go to our Discord fan club, that link is also available everywhere. There was a little scene at the beginning of the campaign where they met a very weird axolotl in the Rich District Inn and Library, and he was the janitor that always carted around a mop bucket full of dirty water that he never changed, and got in everybody's way, and was very, very fast and very skittish, going up and down the stairs and through the library. And then, if you remember, Yorick and Stephen found a closet in the back where, when they finally got the door open, it was full of glass jars and beakers that had dismembered body parts and eyeballs. And from that moment, they never revisited that inn. Ever.
They were just like, let's put a pin in that and come back to it.
And you never did. So this one is going to be you guys going back to that. That's just kind of the opening for this. My little synopsis that's going to lead into the game. So, all right. So you guys, okay. So this is how we're going to do this. So bear with me. So you guys just went and saw Durham and delivered all of that. You guys agreed that you were going to stay at the what will be the Blue Heaven inn and bar, which isn't there yet. But you guys agreed to stay there for one more night, and then Yorick and Garrison were going to revisit him in the morning to see if he came up with anything else on the information that was presented to him. The book that Garrison gave to him, and anything that was delivered. Yes, thank you. Actually, yeah, she just does. Thank you, Sandra. So, Yorick, did you end up turning? Actually, what did I say that now I forgot the fucking pronunciation. I am sorry. Give me 1 second.
How dare you forget your own pronunciations?
I know, but it's fucking Latin, so leave me alone. I know.
How dare you not know Latin?
I know. I have to use Google for it and everything. Where the hell is that? I know it. Oh, there we go. Belina. Did you turn her into a backpack like Malador did? Or did you leave her outside of the kingdom?
When we got there, all the ballista were trained on us, and Malador told me to turn her into a backpack, so I did.
That is right. And then you went free-falling.
Yep, and then he caught me bridal style, and...
Yep, okay, that's right. So you've got her on your back, and Malador has the older one. His would be the younger one. It's weird how time works. You gotta like reverse your fucking words. Anyway, so Malador,
Yeah.
as you are resting in the room of the inn after a very weird day of coming into this now very much smaller empire to kingdom, trying to work your way around and delivering this information to Durham and trying to figure out what's different around the area. You get woken up in sort of a jolt as a familiar voice
Oh God.
pierces
no.
into your mind.
No, I know who it is. Just go ahead and start cackling, you damn witch.
You're wrong.
Really?
Shh.
Oh, my bad.
A very familiar voice pierces into your mind, which startles you because it is a voice that in this time period you had not heard for quite some time. Yet it is a familiar voice given what you guys did before you used the fates.
Mm-hmm.
Willow. Because you are sleeping, you wouldn't have it. You wouldn't have a dice to roll against this. Her voice just pierces into your brain as you're trying to sleep, and you hear her a very, very distraught, Malador, help! And it jars you awake.
Mm-hmm.
And as you wake, you literally you wake up in a cold sweat, like you just went through a nightmare. But there's no image burned into your mind. It was just her voice. And as you jolt up in your bed, it's hard to discern whether it was real or a dream, because you know her voice so well.
Mm-hmm.
But it literally makes you wake up. Like you can't fight against that. You sit up in your bed and you're sweating, and this voice just continues to echo through your mind. Malador.
Where? He says where?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Coast City.
I'm here. I'm on the way. Fuck. Still
Did
want
you
my
guys
fucking money back.
did you guys room up again oh yes, that's true. You guys are like very, very broke right now. You just got robbed. Did you guys
I have nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Did you guys room up again? Now I here's two questions. Number one, did you do the same kind of room setup that you did before, where it was Vidar and Yorick, and then I believe Malador and Steven were in one? The other question is, did one of you stay awake while the other one slept and take shifts so that you weren't robbed again? How did you guys sleep the night before?
I mean, thanks to my
Malador would have made sure that
one of my
this
features,
time.
I don't have to sleep.
Oh, fantastic.
So I can stay awake.
Are you another one of those 4 hours of meditation and you're fine?
Yeah, as long as I'm not active or doing anything strenuous, I can benefit from a long rest without actually sleeping.
Hell yeah. So you're another Garrison. Okay, cool. All right, so that was just context. But yes, you are jolted awake. I'm
just Witch.com's
yes.
Garrison.
Yeah, pretty much. You heard I don't know and Coast City, and then it stopped.
Yeah.
And like you literally like after her words stop piercing into your brain, you feel kind of like a buzz, and then it goes away. Which very easily you're able to discern like that's the connection broken. Whatever she was doing is broken. But you heard Malador help. I don't know to where, and then Coast City as the general.
So who's in the room with me?
Me.
I think yeah, Steven was. Garrison and Adam were downstairs again at the bar. I know that.
Steven.
Yeah.
Steven.
What do you need?
Steven. Oh, you're awake.
Yes.
I heard I heard a voice in my head. Willow, there's something wrong with Willow. We need to go to Coast City, like now.
Okay, this is better than the last voices you were hearing in your head.
You got a fucking point there, man. You really do.
I think all of us
All right,
have a problem with voices in our head.
Let's go get the others.
Yep. Sounds like a plan. I'm broke. I'm ready to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm really fucking mad about that. We lost all of our winnings. All right, let's go find Yorick, maybe Octavius, maybe Blue fucking I hate him. Let's just go.
Blue fucking I hate him.
Yorick, as if the backpack on your back is connected to the backpack on Malador's. You are also jolted awake.
Xanthus had the backpack because she was connected to him.
That is true. Yorick did not. Where was Xanthus sleeping? You never told me where he was.
Oh, he was with us last time.
Xanthus was with us.
Yeah.
Okay. So he is
Malador
also jolted awake. So Malador, you are going to notice that both of the backpacks of Gladys are like both kind of twitching at the same time as you and Steven exit the room. Xanthus kind of like, am I supposed to go with you?
Oh, hey! Xanthus, I didn't see you. You gotta speak up, man.
Well,
we gotta go to Coast City. The original plan, remember?
Oh, right. We never went there, did we?
No. Well, we did.
Long
story, you remember what happened. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go.
All right.
Let's grab everybody else. Where's Vidar?
I think it was over there in the other room.
All right, I'm going. He just starts he's power walking.
Yep, there were 3 rooms up there that you guys rented.
He's just gonna kick open the door.
Okay, so the first door that you kick open,
oh no!
You put your legs straight through it, and when the door flies open, you get a very, very startled Merida and Cammy as they both fly up off their bed, like Cammy charging a fucking.
Wait! Wrong door.
Oh, it's just you.
He just, and then walks over to the next one. Doof!
She looks over at Merida. Is this how people greet each other in the morning? I'm going back to bed. Yes, so you kick open so Vidar and Yorick, just trying to catch some rest after a very long, weird day. Your door flies open, slams into the wall, breaks off the hinges, and a very already awake and frustrated and angry Malador.
He's not angry.
Just has a leg up in the air, straight down. And now the light from the hallway is peering into your room. You guys have not gotten a long rest at this point. He just kicked your fucking door open.
Guys, we gotta go.
Do you ever just knock?
Nope.
You're gonna have to pay for that. I'm not
I
paying
prefer
for
the
that.
doors being knocked down. It's much funner that way.
The door wasn't even locked.
And it's fun to kick doors down. Have you not? You've been with me long enough to know I love to kick doors down.
I mean, please tell me Vidar and Yorick were like cuddling.
No.
Have you reached that point yet? Oh, damn it.
No.
Damn it.
We're saving the kiss for the last episode.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's how we're gonna,
we gotta
go to
close out
the last episode that way.
Yeah.
Just
slow burn, 100 episode. 100 episode.
We're gonna get
burn.
just to that point, and then we're gonna cut it off.
Yep, there you go.
I like
not actually connect. Just
you're gonna have to pay for that door, Malador.
I don't give a fuck about the door. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Where are we going?
Coast City.
Why?
Willow's in trouble.
Why should I care about Willow?
Because I'm making you care. Let's go.
Why should I care about Willow?
Didn't you cheat on Willow with a snake so you could get a sword?
Shut the fuck up!
You know, Steven's got a point.
Thank you, Steven. Thank you. So why, if you don't care about Willow, why should I care about Willow?
That was in the other timeline. Things are different now.
Okay, yeah, you haven't done it yet, but you still
Exactly,
did it.
I'm not going to do it now because I've already got the
Still
sword.
did it.
It was still you in the other timeline, so...
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Should we entertain the child? We don't have anything else to do. We need money.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't
seems
know if
very
y'all
insistent
remember,
on
but
it.
we all got robbed.
Whatever. Yeah, and I'm supposed to be going around smelling people's feet to try to
Yeah,
find
which
our
is
money.
fucking
And you're
weird,
taking
by
us
the
away to
way.
Coast City?
I mean, I don't care. Come on.
I think we need a break from this place.
Yeah, I want to go see the Crank and Yank
We
again.
can. I don't want to see the Crank and
Of
Yank
course
again.
you
I think
do.
we can go to Coast City. I think we
See,
can...
again, you're thinking of the Crank and Yank when you're supposed to be thinking about saving Willow.
Exactly.
Why should I give a
That
fuck
was a
about
side
whoever
thought.
this is?
It was a side thought.
I will meet you downstairs. Let me get dressed.
Okay,
But
put some fucking pants on. You look thick.
No,
Walks
yeah,
away.
you scared of
He
this?
walks away. He walks away after saying
Are you
that.
jealous? You want me to put away? Are you jealous?
He walked away. He said, "You look ridiculous," and walked away.
Okay. So
I guess we're diving into this.
When have we not dove into anything?
okay.
we can deal
We are
with
always on the
Xander.
whims of that little weird red man.
Speaking of Xander, hey Vidar.
Who said
Yeah.
anything about Xander?
So you know how you have that like compass thing that's always like on your father?
The compass thing?
Yeah, like it always tells you where he is.
Yeah, you did on
Oh, if I do
Alderaan,
my
you did
brand
the
of castigation?
Yeah, you did that on him when you fought him at
It's
the
not.
Draconian
Well, I
Mountains.
know that. I was just like, why, or what you call it? It's not a compass.
But do you still have it on him? Like, do you know where he is right now?
Let me read the actual spell to see how long it lasts, because we fought him 1,000,000 years ago.
Essentially.
Yeah, we fought him.
Would that have been reset?
It's my brand lasts until I dismiss it or until I apply a brand to another creature.
Which you
Your
did.
brand can be dispelled with Dispel Magic and is treated as a level 5 spell.
You did apply it to somebody else.
Who did I
Since
apply
then.
it to?
You applied it to Ellenwyn.
I did apply it to Elwyn. So no,
Ooh,
I have
would
it
be
on.
interested in that.
I have it on Elwyn, but I don't
You should
have it on my.
Look where
on
that
my,
is. I'm interested.
Well, it's technically not Xander. You're gone.
Yeah, I know. That's
And-
why I'm asking.
and-
You walked away.
Yeah, and your brand of castigation was on the alternate timelines, Ellenwyn, not this timeline's Ellenwyn.
But no, like, if you had that brand of castigation still on your father, we could determine the exact point when he replaces Xander.
Your mic is being weird, by the way. You
I
might have it
feel
on the wrong
like
setting.
I feel
I
like
moved it up.
my father replaced Xander
I think you need to twist the
a
knob on the
long
wrong
time
one.
ago because Xander died before I even became a blood hunter. I watched Xander die.
So that was when your father took over, we think.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
But no, I had a brand on my dad. I knew exactly where he was, and then he was like incredibly far away from me. And then I used it again on Elwyn, but now that since we're back in time, it was the other timeline Elwyn and not this one, so I've lost that as well.
Judd, check your phone.
Well, we can still do some Brotherhood shenanigans. You know how it is.
Yeah, I mean, if I ever run into them again, I can just put my brand on them again.
Oh, shit. All right.
But yeah, I am going to get dressed real quick and yeah,
Okay. So
go to Coast City, I guess.
you guys all get dressed. You all go downstairs, and Malador, I would assume that your transport is going to be Gladys.
Oh yeah, Gladys is already out front waiting to pick up everybody. He's already made that.
I'm taking my sweet time. I got to put on my makeup and do my hair and iron my clothes out.
We have
Meanwhile-
mirrors in the visor for a reason.
Yorick's at the bottom of the stairs, just staring at his wrist, tapping his foot, like, God
So
damn it.
So as you guys all descend the stairs, Garrison, being at the end of the bar with Adam, is going to notice that Xanthus is with you and kind of like, you don't want to get into their shit. Come over here, hang out with us. Trust me, wherever they're going, you don't want to be there.
Why are they not going?
We have to. Well, if Yorick is going with you, I have to hang out here to talk with Durham because he has more information. I don't really care where you guys are going. Just be back by.
I don't either, but
Apparently, we're going to Coast City.
Just be back in time for us to get whatever information Durham has, so that we can go to Relictus like we had originally planned. You guys are always going off fucking track.
Yeah. Vidar's just gonna give like a really half-assed salute and be like, "Yep."
But Xanthus, just come over here and hang out with us. Just trust me.
Oh,
Lucky.
I could use a bit
bastard.
more of a prep time.
All right. So Malador, Stephen, Yorick, and Vidar, you guys exit the bar. And is Gladys up in the air like a ship, or is she still a backpack on you? You said she was up and ready, but where? Outside the kingdom or just up above the bar?
Oh yeah, she's already out and ready to. As soon as people start walking out the door, they're getting grabbed.
Okay.
Oh fuck that shit! I'm flying.
No, you didn't see it coming,
as soon as I see Yorick,
this was pre-planned.
as soon as I see Yorick get yoinked, I'm flying.
I love
What's
this
the order out the door?
line.
There's two Gladys's, remember?
I understand.
Well, no, there's only one because
there's only
Xanthus
one
still
now,
has his
Xanthus
bag.
is still inside.
Yeah,
I'm
Xanthus
flying.
is
I'm
just
flying
gonna-
up. I'm flying up to Gladys. I don't want her to grab me with her little tentacles.
I want to be grabbed by the tentacles.
Steven accepts it. Yorick, you really don't have a choice. And
Oh no, I don't accept it. I love it.
no, okay.
Steven's all
what I
about
Like
the goo.
Steven's like frothing at his furry mouth as the tentacle comes down to pick him up. And then Malador, of course, you go up. Vidar, you fly up. So you guys all get up onto Gladys. This is her teleport ability, so I need you to roll it. You can do it on D&D Beyond if you wish.
What is it?
It's 100 die. It's a
I
percentage
should probably,
die.
open my character sheet.
You probably should.
I'm kind of slacking.
That's okay. Shit happens.
Walker's begging me.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Well, I mean,
Let the bodies hit the floor.
let's hope it's not your bodies.
100 die.
Yes.
61. Pretty good.
Actually, yeah, Coast City's very familiar, so that's not a bad roll at all. Okay, so you get up onto Gladys. Malador takes the helm, and that weird, uncomfortable yet very familiar, because you guys have all teleported quite a few times at this point, either by a post or the ship or the spell from Yorick's book. So you guys once again get sucked in, and everything goes really fast and colorful, and you feel your body getting stretched out, and that nausea kind of starts to settle in just as Gladys reappears, and you guys are now on the deck of the ship, touchdown on the ground 30 feet above. And as you look over the side of the ship, you can see that the inn with that still very uncomfortable symbol for you, Yorick, as its flag being flown in front of the door. A couple of things that you're going to notice that are different from this time. is when you guys first entered Coast City, this is the rich district where this inn was in. It was a hustle and bustle and very busy. You guys are going to notice that at this point in time, that the busy, in Malador, you would know this, the busy season hasn't begun yet. So there are people doing what they do in the rich district, but like all those weird vehicles that you saw, the spider vehicle that Ryle was riding, like hoverboards and shit, none of those are out right now. It's not very busy in this area. So you're going to see that the door is wide open. There are a couple of people going in. There are a couple of people going out. Just kind of looks like an average kind of quiet day. They're showing up to get rooms before the busyness starts, especially preparing for that festival that's coming in a few weeks. And then on the other side of the ship, as you look down, you're going to see across from the inn is actually, even in this timeline, which is very funny, Steven, you're going to look down off of this side of the ship right across from the inn and see a very familiar white flag with a pigeon on it.
Oh God, maybe we're not in the actual Coast City.
And then you're going to look to the right of that building, and so remember, the first time that you guys entered into Coast City, you had a bunch of things on your mind. Number one, you were trying to find Antolon. Number two, you were trying to hide Adam. So you guys were very, very distracted. There was also a lot of vehicles and a lot of people and a lot of movement going
That's
around.
why we didn't bring Adam.
That's why you didn't bring Adam this time. So you've got the inn on the one side, and then on the other side you have Pigeon.
That's awesome.
So there's that realization, like, was this here in our timeline before, or are we in the other one? Right next to that, another building you guys didn't notice was about 4 or 5 story building that actually looks like an apartment complex. Bunch of windows going up, one single door that leads into it, but then 5 floors.
It does make sense because we didn't explore very much of Coast City.
No, you did not. You guys rushed right through on a mission. So there's a lot of things you didn't catch here. And your perception checks, actually, your passive perception sucked at that point.
When we were going through,
when
we were going through Coast City, we were just getting shit rolls.
You guys were just going. Like, Ryle and Willow showed up on the spider and started, Willow started insulting
that means
you.
Taco Bell is here.
Rushing Merida. There was just a bunch of shit going on. Yorick was shocked about the inn sign. You guys didn't know what you were doing. Adam was trying to hide under the pier. There was just a bunch of shit going on. So another thing that you're going to notice is the pier has no ships docked on it whatsoever. They have it all set up for ships to come in, which, again, prepping for the festival in a few weeks. But there are no ships going in or out right now. That apartment building right next to Pigeon, the front door is open, wide open, and you can actually see what just looks like a candle burning, set right in the doorway. And that is what you guys come into. So, what would you like to do?
I want to go to Pigeon.
No, we're not.
Gladys is touchdown.
Is Willow a pigeon?
Willow is not a pigeon.
Then we shouldn't go to the Pigeon.
Nope.
I agree.
I think that Willow is a pigeon.
I think splitting up is not a good idea. I should have left your stupid ass back to them.
I think I can handle myself for a little bit.
Fine. Go. We gotta make a deal.
What?
Go pick me up, Taco Bell, and we have a deal.
Okay. We have a deal.
Or you're the leader on this Inquisition.
Yeah.
This rescue mission.
I am. He's going to get us Taco Bell.
So
I don't want Taco Bell. I want to get this over with so we can go back.
Well, yes, he's gonna go get Taco Bell. We're gonna figure things out.
Okay.
Steven, give me an intelligence check, please. Give me an intelligence check, please.
Also, we have no money.
Stat for Steven, it was not. Yeah, how am I gonna pay for Taco Bell?
You might just have to beg for money from someone. Or you're a thief. You like stealing things. Just steal some money.
9.
9. Okay, so the only thing that you can remember during your excitement of going to Pigeon is that you are in the rich district and Taco Bell was in the mid.
Oh
District.
God. Isn't it
Well,
like
we'll see you
a
in 3 to
two-day
5
yeah.
business days.
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can take Nelly.
Wait, you're a goat. You could just like run really fast, right?
No.
You
No,
can take
that's-
Nelly.
I mean, that it would be nice if that's how it worked.
I
but
can
no.
jump like a little bit higher than everyone else.
Oh,
And that's
I have
about
a
it.
better idea. Zaphrax comes out of his arm.
Okay.
There you go. Fly.
I'm gonna try and hop on the dragon.
She does not let you hop on her back. That is
Alador.
an immediate recoil.
Fix the dragon.
Zaphrax, it's fine. It's okay. Let him fly you. Animal handling check?
That's not an animal handling. She's a summon linked to you.
I guess you are. Right. All right,
That's
fine.
not-
Here.
It's not an
He just
animal handling.
He just brings out Nelly. Here, take Nelly.
Okay.
Ellie's gonna be fast enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so he shoots out Zaphrax. You go to try to get on the back of this dragon, and it recoils to the point where it's just like where she's going down and growling and preparing to eat you. And then right after that, he goes, fine. And in front of this dragon, he whips his hand forward again, and this very beautiful, majestic blue horse tries running across the deck of this slimy squid ship. And like a cartoon character just starts, and the legs start going everywhere. And she falls and skids and hits one of the railings and just huffs
Sorry.
and just refuses to move. Like
All
you are pissing off your animals, man.
Yeah. Gladys, pick up Nelly and get her off the ship.
Just puts the horse down. And she just shakes and the snot flies everywhere and your horse just starts trotting off like angry. Like you hear in your head from Nelly, disgusting, and just starts trotting off in the direction toward the mid district. Just starts walking
Steven,
away.
go. Steven, go. Get on your
gonna
horse.
Try and hop on the horse.
Yeah, she knows you.
Okay, so I hop on the horse.
Okay.
Go on the pigeon.
What is Nelly? Well, Pigeon's right there.
You're going to Taco Bell, bro.
Yeah, you're going to Taco Bell. That's exactly where he's going.
Go to Taco Bell. With no money to my
Gotta
name.
start working that corner, bro.
0.
Yeah. It's
What is-
60 feet.
Nelly's speed is 60 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a higher speed than that.
Well, if she ran and if she went full speed, it's 120 every
If
6
I go
seconds.
full speed, it's 140.
Okay, so you're faster than the horse.
I'm telling you, it's because you're a goat.
Oh my gosh.
Okie dokie. Okay, so Steven, you get on the horse and you start dashing away. What are the rest of you doing?
All right, team. I say we go see what the fuck that candle's about.
You know what? For the hell of it, because you guys were all here, and I just wanted to see where that all went because it was hilarious. One of you do an intelligence check with advantage.
Not me.
Not me.
No, one of the 3 that remain: Yorick, Vidar, or Malador.
Who's got the highest?
I have a +1, so no.
I also have a +1.
I have a +0.
So one of y'all do it with advantage.
I don't know if I've made my roll or not. I don't remember.
Okay.
My bad feeling roll.
I'll do it.
Yorick's all right. Go ahead.
15.
Okay. So as you guys, as all of this is going on, and you watch Steven get on the back of this now very pissed off horse and bolt off at her highest speed, you know, Yorick, based on your time here, they're not going to even reach the mid district for about 5 to 6 hours. And Taco Bell is on the further end of the mid district, almost entering the poor district.
Oh my
So
gosh.
he'll be 12 or 13 hours if she were to run straight through just to get to Taco Bell. That's not even to come back. And she won't run for more than a couple hours at a time. I figured I would say that after, because I wanted to see where you guys were going to go. But like, I mean, Judd, you could literally like leave now, and I mean, it would suck to see you go. But they literally sent you on a mission you're not going to have time to complete. I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm going to try to give you as much screen time as possible, but you just accepted a mission that you're not going to have time to complete.
I will do anything for that pigeon man.
And you didn't even, you know what? You didn't even go in the building to make sure it was still him. Anyway,
Probably should have done that.
so we're going to gloss over all of this. Malador, you said that you wanted to go check out the candle. Is that?
Oh,
what
I was
everyone else
talking to
wants
the people. I was
I know that.
talking. I said, "Hey, team."
Oh, I know. So let's pick up there now that we've figured out that you just completely crippled one of your team members. Let's pick up from
You should have given me the ship.
Let's pick. Well, you can't drive Gladys by yourself.
Still,
It would have to be Vidar or Malador controlling it, or Gladys could just go off in whatever direction she wanted.
I mean, theoretically, he could just sit at the helm and
Let
try
her
to
just-
take control.
Let her just wander off. But anyway, so we're going to begin back with Malador saying, "Hey, team, let's go check out the candle." Go ahead, guys. I love this team so much.
I knew what I was doing.
Anyway, what would you guys like to do?
What do you mean you knew what you were doing?
So you guys want to go check out the candle?
See, if I had my book, I could just grab him and take him back. I could just teleport him back to us.
That is true.
But no, someone had to give my book away to a thinker.
I have sending. I can still talk to you guys.
That is true.
But you're gonna have no context.
I still don't really know where it is. I can still ask for directions, you know.
And that is actually true. With that intelligence check, you'd have no idea how long this trip is going to be.
I think
but
I'm gonna do that.
you can talk to people.
I'm gonna cast sending and ask Yorick how long it's gonna take me to get there.
That's a little metagamey, boss. I can't let
No.
you do that.
I'm gonna ask Yorick how I can get there. Is that better? Because I just know it's in the mid district. I have no idea where it is.
Well, would that be asking Yorick or asking Malador?
Either one, I guess.
Because Malador was your tour. I'm just trying not to do the metagamey shit. Yeah, but go ahead.
Okay, I guess I'll ask Malador.
That's a mistake, but all right.
Where you were the one that told me to go there. Where in mid district? I have no idea. I'm already lost.
You still have
You've
more.
got to be kidding. Wait, how many words is it?
25.
25. I know. This is the fun part, counting your words out
I love sending.
to make the message work. This is the fun part.
Okay, I got it.
He already sent it to you, so go ahead.
Oh.
That's the message that you received was
You've got to be fucking kidding me. You are useless. Just fucking come back. And that's what you get.
and that's what you get.
Well, I think I'll listen to him.
roughly about 10 minutes into your trip, you hear that, and at the same time, Nellie hears that because she is connected to Malador. and she skids to a halt. And Malador, what you hear from your link with Nelly is, get him off of me then. I'm
No,
leaving.
not you, Nelly. I was talking to him. On you.
So she's going to try to buck you off, Steve.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm faster than her.
Okay. And she
Let me
just
show you how to really use these hooves.
She just continues wandering. She just continues wandering toward the mid district, but you're only about, like, as you turn around, you can still see Gladys. You only went about 10 minutes down the road before you sent that message, all confused as to where you were going. When you turn around, you can still see Gladys off in the distance. You didn't make it that far at all.
You know what's fucking crazy? Above table, I know what's gonna happen. Xander's gonna find her. The whole circle's gonna turn.
Fourth time?
Yeah, that's what happened. The whole circle's gonna come around.
Oh my gosh.
But yes, okay.
All
So
right.
you guys literally standing on the deck of the ship, like Malador, as you sent that message and kind of looked, you can still see Steven off in the distance on the road that just got bucked off by your horse, and your horse wanders off. You can, like, I mean, he's small, but you can still see him, like, oh, he's right there. Like, barely made it past the horizon line of their visual when you sent that message and decided to go back.
Gladys,
So, yeah.
everyone off the ship.
We will say that, so when you say Gladys, everyone off the ship, she just turns into a backpack and everyone,
Oh, I love it.
comes down. We'll say that you guys all reconvene right in front of basically in between the inn and Pigeon, right in the middle of the street. And remember, these streets in between the buildings, it's a 50-foot flat desert that I know you guys all love so much, but it's a 50-foot pathway in between these two streets. So you have the inn, you have Pigeon, and you have the apartment building with the door open that has the candle still lit, still flickering, melting at this point. And then a handful of people going in and out of the inn. Not very much else coming out here. Like, all that excitement with Nelly, all the noise you guys have been doing, the literal ship that just appeared in the sky into existence didn't catch anyone's attention. They're all just going about their day. Like, no one really saw you guys just apparate. And by the
Not a
time
single person.
And by the time they noticed your group was
This
standing
is normal
there,
for Coast City.
by the time they noticed your group was standing there, she was a backpack, and y'all were just. I mean, remember, during the festival, there were floating pirate ships.
Yeah, they don't care.
Going through with those very colorful dancers that kept coming down the ropes. This is Coast City. They don't give a shit. Which is actually good for you guys, because normally wherever it is that you go, you get eyes from everywhere, because no one knows how to be quiet in this group. Anyway, so you guys all reconvene. Would you like to go into Pigeon, Steven?
Yes.
Is the burning question.
Yeah, obviously. You shouldn't even have to ask that.
Okay. So are the rest of you going in, or are you going to inspect the candle at the door, or are you going into the inn? What would
I want to go see about the candle.
Okay.
But I'm not going to do that unless everybody else wants to.
I kind of want to go to the inn.
You kind of want to go. Okay. So you want to go to the inn, you want to go to the candle, and you want to go to Pigeon. Vidar, what are you doing? As reluctant as you are to be here.
Vidar, come with me.
I'm just gonna follow Malador.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So Yorick wants to go to the inn. You two are going to inspect the candle at the doorway, and Steven wants to go to Pigeon. So, Steven, as you approach Pigeon, it is the same setup for the building. It's a single story. The door is open. You have the one white flag with the literal picture of a pigeon bird on it, the 3 steps that lead up to the doorway. And you very excitedly, wanting to know if Lyle is here, get up to the top and peer in. And now we're going to go to Yorick. So Yorick. You want to go to the inn. The same drawing on the. What the hell?
Oh.
I guess I pissed him off. It was an. I think there was an echo on his side.
I'm back. Was it him? Was it dude?
Oh
No.
no! I just teased the shit out of Judd, and then he had to leave for a second.
Ha!
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, your speakers were echoing there a little bit. Is that why you popped out, came back in? Oh, he's
I think you
frozen
have
now.
your wrong inputs on,
wait.
Judd.
Oh, he's
Mine
good.
sounds better now, though.
No, my Skype has just been being weird. Where like, I'll do something and it'll kick like.
Do you use the website or do you use the app?
I use the app.
Use the website. It's better.
And like it'll kick me out of the call, kind of like I can't see anyone and I can't go back to the call. Like it's not in my recent chats.
Yeah,
we are having testicle issues. Hang on a second.
But it's fixed now.
Okay, good. So, Yorick, as you approach the inn, that same weird symbol that made you uncomfortable before, but as you go into the inn, it's the exact same setup that it was when you approached Coast City before. When you went into the other timeline, you look off to the right, and it's that same staircase leading up with that same weird bar in front of it that looks like it takes gold coins to open it up, as if you have like a slot machine that you have to feed in order to get it to open, so you can actually go upstairs. That same long, like very beautiful, like mahogany wood desk that stretches about 15 feet right up to the staircase. And it's not Siri behind the counter this time, like in the timeline. It's that older woman with that long white hair pulled back into a tight bun, glasses that look like they're a little too big for her face. She's hunched over. Human.
We met her already, right?
Looks like she may have been above 5 feet tall at one point, but now she's older and hunched over and below 5 feet. You see that same like ledger on it that has all of the names for like the check-in to go upstairs and get the room, and then that other very thick book next to it that you identified all of those magical writings on it when she opened it the first time. And as you walk in, very easy to tell, not even a perception check needed. The moment you walk in, it's the aroma is it's a mixture of like vanilla and dirty mop water. Like the moment you step in, it is that like one nostril, it's like, and then the other one, it's, oh. And coming from around the corners, that pitter patter coming around the corner is that same strange, like 2.5 foot tall, gray and pink skin, eyes but no mouth, sunken in ears, very very skinny arms with a mop bucket full of just nasty water and a mop that's way too big for it to be carting around. Just takes it out, splashes it on the floor, and starts going back and forth. And the older lady, having been in this building, pays no mind to this thing. Like, why haven't you changed the water? Nothing. No dialogue between the two. He's just going about his day, mopping the floor. Like, basically mops footprints off the floor from the last people that checked in, puts the mop back in the bucket, scurries back off into the back, and just disappears around the corner into the bookcases. But it's the same setup that was here before.
So for now, I'm going to kind of keep my distance, but I want to keep an eye on him.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Oh, I'm good at those. Well, it's a 17 on die, and I have a +9.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're able to like squint your eyes and literally watch him disappear around the corner and count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The fourth aisle, he ran down. So you're able to pinpoint exactly where you lost him.
Right.
Vidar and
Make a
Malador.
Note.
You guys approach the big apartment building. The door is open. The candle is only about 3 inches tall at this point. The wax is melting and hitting the floor, but the candle is still burning very well. The moment you walk in, you go off to the...
I don't walk in.
Well, I mean, the moment you look into the door, there is a staircase that is about 20 feet inside. It is a large open mudroom. It's a staircase that goes up with very like shitty red carpet that goes up each stair. Off to the left, you can see 2 doors that you would only assume lead to apartments. Off to the right is the same thing. It's a very barren, basic room. Looking up at the top of the staircase from the front door, you can see that it leads to another floor. That's like a catwalk because of the staircase putting a hole in the floor. It's a catwalk with more doors and then another staircase that just continues to lead up and up and up and up. Very, very basic. But the candle is at the front door.
Can I do an investigation check to see if there's anything left behind from the candle?
I was going to say, what are you looking for?
Like footprints, like anything that would lead us in a direction.
Sure. So
Oh,
investigation, you're literally like getting down with your hands.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
This place looks inviting.
Yeah, it does look very inviting. I like it. Natural 20!
Take a
What are
picture.
you
I'm
looking
taking
for?
it. Footprints anywhere that leading us in a direction. That's a natural 20 for a 21. I'm taking the picture.
Okay. Okay, so yep, like getting down, like okay, so Vidar, you watch him just like get down and like puts his face right at the candle and then just starts looking around it. Because you said that you were looking at the candle and then looking for footprints as well. So you see him get down like right eye level with the candle and then starts very carefully moving around it, not to drop it. And he starts looking around the floor for footprints and various. And Malador, you find several sets of footprints, from human-shaped feet to feet that very clearly have some kind of shoe or boot, to feet that...
Could I determine any of them to be Willow's footprints?
No, not even with a 21. No. You see footprints that have two prongs, like 2 toes, and then it's rounded off at the bottom.
You say that, but does that ring a bell in Malador's head? Because I remember you describing those footprints before.
It does. What the fuck is that? I don't care.
You described those footprints when we were in hell. They were going in the snow, right?
Tartarus, yeah. Yep, I did indeed.
Malador's gonna look over at Vidar. We've seen these footprints. Look, those were in hell when we were there.
You're right. Those monsters.
Monsters? Was it the monster? Did we find out what these footprints led to?
Yeah,
It was the thing that told us Steven's real name, right?
Yeah, it was the guy, and he was followed by those 2 monsters. He was using them as like pets.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was the giant like 20-foot like beach ball monsters that had the mouth and then the one singular eye with the tentacles.
After Vidar takes a look at the footprint that Malador pointed out, he's just gonna look up at the outside of the building, and if there's any windows, he's just gonna look at every window to see if there is somebody standing there, maybe like looking at them from the windows.
Well, smart.
Make a perception check.
That's smart.
Perception with advantage.
Is that a Cowboy Bebop shirt, by the way? Oh, he's gone.
25.
25. Okay. So as you're looking up against the building, all of the windows are closed. You can count 15 windows.
Okay.
So 5 floors, 3 on each side, or 3 on each floor for this side of the building. None of the windows are open, which it is a very nice day outside, so that's kind of strange. There's no one really peering. Okay, there's no one like staring down at you guys in the window. You do see on floor 2, 4, and 5, there are people like at their windows looking out onto the street.
Nobody's like looking down at us.
No one's peering down at you.
Okay.
Do you think you could track these?
Do you want me to smell them?
I mean,
It's-
you do have that foot fetish thing, so.
No,
Vidar's
it's not a foot fetish. It's just
Vidar's new superpower. He smells feet.
it's not a foot fetish. I can track them normally.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't have to smell them.
Let's just follow these.
Cool. What do I need to roll to?
Oh, with
track?
your 25, even though you were looking up the window and his 21, I mean, what you guys are doing is relative, so I'm not going to make you re-roll.
Okay.
So as you guys are tracking the footprints, so you got the investigation on the footprints to identify them. You got the perception check to see what's around. So you guys working together, you notice that the footprints literally circle around the first floor. So they start at the entrance, they circle around the first floor, and then they move out, and then they go back in. And as they're going back in, they go up the staircase. So they circle around even like underneath and behind the staircase. They exit the building, then they turn around and go right back in, and they start heading up the stairs.
I want to do the exact same motions.
And you're able to, and I mean, there are a lot of footprints in here, from like just grimy, nasty footprints, muddy footprints. Obviously people that like went swimming or had some bouts with water and then walking around the desert barefoot and then coming in here and just leaving it on the wood floor. Not kept very well in here. Like a mildew smell, and I hate to say it, your newfound talent sprung up a lot of different smells. Like everything that you guys are encountering at this point has to do with feet. There are a lot of weird smells in this building. You can tell right off that
But ours
no
paradise.
one really cleans in here.
Yeah.
So like as the footprints are going up the stairs, as I described before, it's like tattered, and the threads are being pulled out of the rug, and a lot of the parts on the stairs are actually like pushed up, and some are folded in. You can see that a couple of the steps are literally missing the rug altogether. And the red is faded in some parts and dirty and black in some parts, and then like really bright red in other parts. Like people deliberately skip steps when they go upstairs. So some of them have actually stayed clean. Yeah. But yes, the footstep. So you said you wanted to follow the same pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The exact same pattern.
Okay. So you walk around and go underneath the stair. What you're going to notice is when you get around to that other spot, even being average size, you cannot fit underneath the stairs.
Okay.
Around the back. You cannot fit. Even being your size of 6 foot or a little bit under, you cannot.
But I can tell there's nothing there that's going to be important, right?
Make a perception check. Because now you're looking at a different area. What you can tell is that your size cannot physically fit underneath the steps. Vidar, what are you doing in this? You watch Malador try to circle. You see him stop at the staircase and then kind of get down and start looking.
I'm gonna go with him to the staircase.
Okay. You will also immediately realize that even though these footprints go around the circle, you cannot physically fit under the staircase. There's no way. It's like it's a little slit.
So this
Under-
person is very small.
That is
Natural 20 for a 26.
that is a good observation. Nope, there is as you're poking around in there, I mean it's dark, but you're able to at least like
I
stick part-
have dark vision.
Yeah, I mean you're able to at least stick part of your face in there. There's nothing
Right.
in there
Nothing
except
in
for
there. Okay,
footprints
so we'll
that
go
lead
up
through.
the stairs.
You are able to see that the
Continue
footprints
the path.
continue.
Yep.
Okay. So you go up. Vidar, do you follow him up the steps? You guys.
Yeah,
both
no,
go up?
I'm right behind Malador.
Yeah, we're communicating.
Okay. Well, you guys can communicate.
Come on, Vidar. We're following these tracks.
This place stinks.
Yeah, it's okay. I've been in worse.
Mhm. All right. Following the feet. This thing that we're following, I'm thinking is very small.
Yeah,
Very
it's gotta be
small
small
feet.
because it literally walked through this fucking hole.
Yeah. I don't know. Keep an eye out for small, short, like Merida.
Yeah.
Okay. So so once again, you guys get up to the top of the stairs, and it's literally like a catwalk. So you see the footprints get up to the top. They circle around the entire catwalk, and then circle. And so they do like a figure eight. They get up, they circle the catwalk, they go underneath the staircase, and then they head up the staircase. You're just tracking the same footprints. It's doing just this weird figure eight pattern and then goes up the stairs, up to the third floor.
Third floor.
Okay. Yes, obviously. So you guys get up to the third step, and this time, as you get up to the top, you're both looking around, following these footsteps. Off to your right, there's basically there's 4 doors on each floor. As you get up to the top of this one, you look to your right. There's the door over here, and there's the door over here. This door immediately to your right is open with another candle in the doorway, still on fire, still burning. And the wax now almost melted into the floor.
Walk up slowly.
Okay.
What do I see in the room?
As you're looking straight into the room, it looks like it goes into kind of like a common area, that same red rug that's on the staircase. So it's wood up on the catwalk, and it's wood in these mud rooms. And then it looks like the rug is on the staircases and also goes into the rooms as the door is open. Looking straight in, it leads to a window and kind of like an open common room. But there's no furniture or anything in there. It looks like it just goes into just an empty space inside the apartment, but straight onto a window.
I don't see any traps, do I?
Make an investigation check.
I know better. No, I don't know.
It only took almost dying. No, it doesn't appear to be trapped.
Vidar, check for traps. I don't like this. I've looked, but I don't see anything.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. He already checked. Okay, I'll let you guys both roll.
All right.
If you were both going to, he would have rolled with advantage, but you didn't say that.
Can
I guess
can I do a detect magic?
Of course, that's a spell.
All right. I'm just gonna pop.
I didn't know
off.
you could do that.
Okay. So
Yep.
I would have told you to do that when we got in the
you
building.
focus and you cast detect magic 30 feet. Nothing in the vicinity turns blue except for what's on your person. What's on you and what's on Malador, that's the only magical you see.
All right. It'll be up for 10 minutes, so whenever something starts glowing within 30 feet of me.
All right,
I'll
we
be
walk.
there
Malador's
for the
gonna
next
walk
10
in.
minutes.
Okay. You walk into the apartment.
Yeah.
The moment you cross
You
into
fucker. You fucker.
the moment you cross into the threshold, Vidar, given your blood hunter, give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna go on mute for a minute.
I told you. See, I knew this door was gonna be fucked. That's why I looked. I knew it was gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
Now I'm finna die. Power word kill. Well, I'm at full health, so I can't die for a power word kill. Also, I noticed you have a Cowboy Bebop shirt on. That's fire.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
I've had this for so long. Oh, TikTok has officially gone dark.
Really? Did it? Did they
Yep.
ban it?
It won't even let you like open it up.
Let
It
me
just
try.
has a notice. It's like it's not available right now.
Damn, man.
Rip
Mine
TikTok.
opens. Oh wait, no, it's done. It'll let me open it, but it won't give me the.
Alright. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
That was my my daughter called to say goodnight. Okay, so as you enter into this door, Malador, you go first, yes?
Yeah.
The moment you cross into the threshold, and Vidar, given that you're a blood hunter and given that you're a wereshark, the moment you guys pass into the threshold, you immediately smell the beginning stages of decomposition.
Oh, terrific.
Oh, interesting.
The moment you pass in. Now, nothing magical was detected on the door, but you didn't smell it out in the hallway. All you saw was the candle burning and a nice scent from the candle, which is just a very, very light vanilla scent coming from the candle. But the moment you pass over it into the room, it's early stages of decomp, just rot and decay and just that nasty body odor. As you guys are walking into the room, the smell is what really like catches your attention, because the walls are clean, the floor is clean. There's no really like signs of where the smell is coming from until you get into the common room. Now, immediately you go over to your left and it's the kitchen area, and there are streaks of dry blood just dragged across the floor into another room on the other side of the kitchen.
Quickly to the other room.
Vidar, this is piquing your interest. That is your wheelhouse right there, dragged across the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It is like, and you're immediately able to tell. Like Vidar, you would know because when you're in wereshark form, you've eaten people. But given that he's a blood hunter, he's immediately able
Damn,
to
I didn't know
identify.
Vidar. I didn't know Vidar had the wereshark too. That's crazy.
He's immediately able to identify that it was a body dragged across the floor.
I know, but you said Vidar when
Yeah,
you had
he
the
he must have misspoke.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did. I was
Blood hunter,
with him.
wereshark. Yeah, I know, I got you.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's immediately to your left. Like to your right, you see that there's some furniture knocked over. There's a couch that's flipped over. There's a table that's flipped over. There's a mirror that's broken. The curtains on those windows are tattered and torn. And then to your left is what appears to be a body that's been dragged through the kitchen into another opening.
Vidar, check the blood. See if you can get anything off of it. I'm gonna check the body.
3 shots to the back of the head. Must have been a suicide.
Oh yeah, no, you don't see a body. You just see the streaks.
Well,
like a
I'm
body
going
dragged.
to go find the
Yeah,
body. I told him to look at the blood.
I'm just looking at the blood to see like if I can find out which species it is. Well, he goes to look for a body.
So are you dabbing it and putting it to your tongue? Like, how are you trying to determine what the species is?
I'll do that. Stick my finger in it. Just kind of like get it on like my 3 of my fingers, like my 2, my pointer finger, my middle finger, my thumb, and just kind of like spread my fingers apart to see if how viscous it is and stuff like that.
If only Garrison were here. Anyway, given his nature, he'd be very good at this. Give me a nature check.
It's a +0, but I got advantage. 19.
19. It is human.
Human.
You do know that just to tell you, Willow is half elf, I believe.
I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Malador, human blood. You're looking for a human body.
Got it. I'm gonna check this room. He's gonna go around.
Okay. The door is open. With your dark vision, you're able to peer in. So remember, with dark vision, it doesn't make it like
It's grayscale. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so as you're entering in, it is pitch black in this room, but you are able to make out there is a bed which
I just flick my lighter. You know, Malador has a lighter.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's true for your weed. So as you get in, you flick the lighter on. There is a what looks like a young human female.
Oh, that's terrific.
Laying on the bed, blood pooling from underneath the back and over the sides of the bed on what used to be white, like comforter linen, with a knife stabbed right through the chest. And what appears to be like the facial expression is more surprise than fear.
So it was premeditated.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean it's premeditated. It's a murder.
Right.
We need to figure out who this person is.
Yeah, I want to search is there anything in the room, anything else, like any other clues?
Make an investigation check. While you're doing that,
can I ask a quick question real quick?
Go ahead.
While we were walking around,
where did that die?
So you said we had like a sweet smell in the hallway outside this door, right?
Yeah.
Is that sweet smell throughout the entire hallway, or was it only in front of like certain, like is there only like certain pockets where it smelled nice in front of apartments?
That smell would have been only at the top of the staircase in front of that particular door because of the candle.
Okay.
So everything else smelled dirty until you got to the top of the 3rd floor staircase.
All right.
In front of that door where the candle was burning, and then you got that draft.
All right. How big is this is the 1st floor, right? Or the 2nd floor?
You're on the 3rd.
3rd floor.
You guys are on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
There's 2 more. It's a 5-story building.
Yeah.
Vidar, you also noticed as you were down trying to discern what the blood was, those same tiny footprints now at like going backwards into the room as if it's dragging the body.
Malador?
I'm looking in here.
Yeah, those same footprints, the little ones, the
yeah,
2-pronged ones. It looked like that was the one that was dragging the body. I don't think this person was killed where that body was at.
Right.
I think
setup.
I think that it's either a setup, or I think whoever we're looking for might be a cleanup person of some type, a janitorial person, maybe a bad one, in fact. But I think I think whatever this thing is trying to clean up the mess.
I've got you. You're saying that, and you remember that fucking weird ass thing that was fucking had that dirty ass water that York's going to check out.
Malador, make an intelligence check for me, please.
Uh, 14.
Okay. Your memory would be vague, but I'll give it to you.
He didn't put specifics. He just said Yorick weird ass thing. He didn't.
I
call
wanted
it
to. I know. I got you.
So let's go. Let's go get to Yorick. We'll
Hold
fucking.
on. Hold on.
With that 17, did I find anything? You never told me.
I'm in danger. Yeah. With that 7, what specifically were you
I was
looking? You
looking.
said clues and shit?
I was looking for clues and shit. Yeah.
Okay. So as you're looking around and he comes in and he tells you that the same footprints dragged it in and you guys go through your janitorial, you notice a couple of things. Number one, the body that's laying on the bed is the hair and the clothes have been fashioned to look like Willow.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
So
now
the hair,
they're cooking it now.
the hair was dyed silver. The clothes were like her very like nice, tight fitting leather with the coat that goes over it, retrofitted to look like Willow. The other part of the investigation that you saw with your 17, as you look into the corner, one of the dark corners that your lighter did not get right off is there is another body leaning in the corner with also a knife stabbed through the chest.
Can I see who it is?
It looks to be a male half-elf.
We got another body, Vidar, but we need to fucking go now.
Okay. So as you guys are doing that, Yorick, what are you doing? You're on mute. Yeah, so shit.
I am still keeping an eye on the axolotl.
Okay, it hasn't come back. Like you've been standing there kind of in the entrance. The older woman's ignoring you. The people that have come in and checked in are in there or have gone upstairs or gone into the back of the library or gone to the right of the staircase to go back to where the drinking bar is. And then the ones that are leaving have left. You've been standing there for probably 15, 20 minutes. He hasn't come back out.
I'm gonna approach the lady at the counter.
Okay.
And just I'm gonna try to get some information from her on.
I mean, so when she looks up, when she looks up, she's not really like moving her neck. She's moving her entire body to like straighten the back out to come within eyes of you. And she's got like telescope eyeballs. Like her glasses are those big fucking ones, but they're like bifocals. So her eyes are huge in those glasses.
I
just broke my dice tower.
And
Professor
she just looks,
Farnsworth style.
And she looks up. And I mean, like, you can see that she's kind of struggling to stand up straight, and her neck doesn't move. And she closes the book.
Well, that's upsetting.
Checking in. And just like this weird kind of smile that's not a smile. Checking in.
I'm going to crouch down a little bit to make it a little bit easier for her. Not checking in. Just had some questions. Regarding the janitor. He's a strange little fellow, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hire him. I don't even know how he got in here. We kick him out like every day, but he just comes back. And
so he doesn't work here?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
I
don't know what he does. I don't leave this post until I go home. My home's literally that way. But I just kind of gave up kicking him out. It's very exhausting. And he doesn't hurt anybody, so he stinks though.
Yeah, he's trying his best. That's all that matters.
Are you in town for the festival? Will you be checking in today?
No, we're just my friends and I are here for we're just here for other reasons. We're not staying long.
Okay.
I appreciate your time and
You see her open the book back up and just go back to reading it.
okay.
Like literally dismissing you after you said you weren't there to check in and just asking about the strange fish.
Okay. I'm gonna leave her to it. I got some pretty useful information.
Steven,
That's me.
as you enter into Pigeon, you're walking in with such excitement, you take a couple of steps in, and there's no one else in here. You see all of the familiar crates and cages in the back, and you see the white birds and the brown birds and the black birds all fluttering around, grabbing letters and flying out the building, and some of them coming back in, and the familiar trying to fly out, hitting the door frame above you, hitting the ground, and then flying back up. Some of them dive bombing inside, literally slamming face first into the desk, dropping down to the ground, shaking it off, jumping back up, putting another letter. And behind the desk, you see, with the back facing towards you, the baldness on the top and the hair around the side, the very short, about 3.5 foot tall, white-skinned, gnomish fellow facing away from you, sounding like he's tinkering with one of the bird cages.
Hello.
This fucking thing just never wants to open.
Lyle.
And he just very shakily turns around, and it feels like it takes forever for him to turn around. And he just stops shaking as soon as he sees you, and as soon as he turns around, right before the cage behind him just goes poof, and it bursts open, and there's 5 birds that just flutter out of it above him like he's in some weird Disney movie. Oh, finally. You forgot your letter, stupid birds. Hello, young man. He just looks at you, and you his hands are up, and you see 2 little tinker tools in it. What? Where did I get these? He just kind of sets them down. What can I do for you? Welcome to Pigeon. And the little glasses that are way too small for his face and got him pulled up down to the nose.
Have there been any letters for a Stephen King, perhaps?
Stephen King. Steve, why does that name sound so familiar? Stephen King. Did you have someone sent here?
I don't know.
You see him. You see him pick up a scroll and hand it to one of the birds that landed on his shoulder, and it flutters off. Another one keeps pecking at the base of his neck. I'm not your food. He slaps it.
Last time I was in here, a letter just kind of showed up. I don't know how they knew I was here, but
I've never seen you before.
I work out. I changed.
No shot.
I wish I could change like that. Hello, young man. What can I do for you?
Have there been any letters for me?
Did you have Stephen King? Like the writer?
Yeah. Exactly like the writer. Please give me money. I need money. Please give me royalties. I need book royalties, please.
I'm sorry. I drifted off for a second. Another bird lands on his shoulder. He hands up another scroll and it darts off. Another one dive bombs. Another one dive bombs into the store, goes right between your legs, and like drifts up in front of his face and lands on the cage behind him. I forgot they could do that. Hang on a second. He turns around. You see him move this big ass cage away, and behind it is this like shelf of openings with all these folded up scrolls. That's with an S, right?
Yep.
Ah. You see him pull like this fucking like thick ass, basically like a book out. Turns around, wipes the dust off of it. I don't know how long this has been here. He opens it up. Stephen King, we love you. Well, that's sweet. Stephen King, I hate you. That's just mean. Stephen King. That's all it says. It's just your name. That's weird. And he just starts going through this like pile, this like deck of fucking just papers, and each one starts with Stephen King, and it's just different stuff. We love you. We hate you. When's your next book coming? Can I get an autograph? And he's just separating them apart until about 35, 40 different papers are separated. Well, this is the what looks like the nice pile, and this is the mean pile. You can have those. I don't need them anymore.
Yes, I would appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming to Pigeon.
Thank you. Is there anything I could help with, perchance?
Hi there, young man. Welcome to Pigeon. What can I do for you?
Do you need help with anything around here?
Oh, the birds are stupid, but they do it.
No. Birds tend to be pretty stupid.
Have a good day. And he picks up those tinker tools that he forgot he had for some reason, and then turns around and he goes up to another cage, and you hear him start fucking with it.
I don't know if I could send a letter to. And there's no like royalties in any of the letters for me.
No.
Just fan mail.
Just fan mail.
Fortunate. Is there any money in the fan mail?
Nope, there's just asking for autographs that you might be able to charge for, but they don't give a location. Just weird ass fan mail. And it looks like he wiped dust off the book. Like it had been here for a long time.
I guess I'll start signing autographs as I might make my way over to the inn where Yorick went to.
Okay, so you walk outside, and Yorick, we're gonna say at this point, because you were done talking to her, you turned around and get to the entrance. As you get to the entrance of the inn, you see Steven walking out of the Pigeon with like 40 pages of just like various dusted, like faded or colored paper, and he's just taking a pen and like, oh god, just going through it as he's walking over to the inn. You see him just
Autographs. They were all just sitting in there for me. I was kind of hoping, I would get some royalties for, writing a whole bunch of books like I did in that alternate timeline. I don't even know how that letter got in there. But I got money. No more money. Thought maybe I'll get some more money. No money. But Lyle's in there.
Oh.
Yorick, out of the corner of your eye during this conversation, as you're exiting the inn and approaching Stephen, you're going to see leading into that apartment building these tiny two-toed footprints leading into the building, with a candle burning in the door that is now almost fully burned.
Steven, put a
Mhm.
pause on that for a minute.
Okay.
Uh, I have to follow these tracks.
What are these tracks for?
I think there's something fishy going on at the inn.
Fishy.
Yeah, like what? You know
You
what my
remember-
priorities are right now.
You remember the room that we saw that had all the body parts, and
Yeah, wasn't that in the library though?
it was, and I feel like this is I have a hunch that this is gonna be
Is the little dude running around still? Is he here right now?
unfortunately.
Okay.
However, he doesn't work for the inn.
So what you're saying is they're not gonna miss him if he disappears.
But from the sounds of it, no. They
Okay.
apparently have tried to kick him out so many times that they've just kind of given up.
I really wanted to, figure out why there were all those body parts in that closet, and he was just running around all over the place.
I'm thinking that the two are connected.
So he's here right now. That's what you're saying?
I mean, I'm not exactly sure how old these footprints are, but it's very possible.
But you saw him.
Yes, I have seen him since we got here.
Okay. Well, let's go make this right.
Yeah, I'd rather not go at it alone. Having some extra company would be best.
A very, very heavy foot Malador comes rushing out.
We gotta
the
go!
door.
Come on! We gotta go! Come on! He's running
What?
to the end.
Weren't you the one that was trying to drag us here?
Come on!
We found dead bodies.
Oh, so yes.
Oh. Okay.
We got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just
Oh,
go.
so as these two are rushing out the building, Malador making a very, very haste run toward the inn, Vidar kind of stopping to catch you guys up. Because of how quickly they've ran out of the building, Stephen and Yorick, you guys catch a very, very slight whiff of decomp.
Oh, that is.
Is it on my clothes? Fuck! Fuck!
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let my cat out of my room.
Do you have anything? Do you have anything that could fix this? York, do you have anything that could fix this?
I wish I did.
Do you have any sprays or ointments?
No prestidigitation.
Even if I
Essential-
had it, I still can't use it. 'Cause I'm not.
Essential oils,
I don't have my book.
herbs that I can hang from my neck, spices. This shit sucks. Anyways, let's go.
I mean, I've got some holy water.
The
Yeah, keep that away from me.
power of Christ compels you. Do you smell better?
Just start
smell-
melting.
Do you smell better?
I'm melting.
Well, then you would smell better. Okay, so you guys head toward the inn, yes?
Malador's already kicked the door in.
The door's open. You don't have to kick the
Oh,
door
well,
in.
he runs directly in.
He closes the door and then kicks
He
it in.
closes it.
So you rush in, and yeah, it's the familiar staircase that you went up to sleep with Merida's entire family,
Shh, we don't have to bring
And-
that back up.
and the mahogany front shelf with the older lady standing behind it reading her book.
Do I see the wet path on the floor?
You do. You see the wet
Following
path on the floor, but it's a thick wet path because Yorick, what you noticed is the mop went into the bucket. He tried to move it and couldn't, took it back out and dragged it behind him as he was pushing the bucket. So it's just a long, thick path of water leading to the back.
Yep, I knew there would be because he's a fucking dirty bitch. Now we're following it.
Okay. Is everyone going in?
I mean, I saw
Yes,
where he
I'm
went,
going.
and
Oh,
he.
what? Oh, where are we going, Yorick? Come on, we gotta get up to pace here.
So you're yelling this. You guys watch the older woman straighten out and turn around. Shh.
Valador.
Yeah.
Goes back to the
Sorry,
book.
his volume's always set at 10.
Sorry,
Alright.
he's base
I would
boosted.
deal with her shushing me, right? I would deal with that, but we have other things.
Yeah.
Hey, she gave me some helpful information, so let's
How about you spill
leave
the
her.
info?
You
Leave her
know,
be.
How about
how about you help us with some helpful information? And where is that little blue guy?
All right, let's go. I'm gonna lead him into the library to the fourth row.
How are you guys going? Normal speed, fast speed, stealth? What are you doing?
I'm stealthing. I'm going to grab Malador and be like, we need to slow our roll.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
All right.
Stealth.
Give me a group stealth check. That means
I'm
everybody
really good at
rolls.
stealth, I think. Kind of. Good enough.
Yeah, Maldor's big ass fucking toes aren't quiet.
The clap of my ass cheeks have made me roll a 13.
The clap of my ass cheek. Roll a 9.
Maldor must have
17.
thunder thighs because he rolled a 7.
Vidar's old. His slutty little knees keep cracking.
Okay. That
I don't know about slutty. You've kind of failed with every girl you've hit on.
I haven't hit on many. I think I've only hit on one. And
Just the
we
elf
left
girl.
because she watched me have a fucking orgy on a battlefield.
Okay, so you guys are stealthing your way around. Yorick, you remember exactly what one you lost visual on. So as you're curving around to the right, as that shelf ends, you know that it is the fourth one in. Yorick, you being the only one that rolled well on stealth, you know that you are being quiet, but the other three, like, they are helping you be quiet. Let's just put it that way. As for you three, you think you're being quiet.
Maldor knows he's not being quiet.
So
He
how
stubbed
are,
his toe and went, shit!
so how are you guys approaching this?
What do we see first of all down
Well,
this
just
aisle?
like rows and rows and rows of books. You've entered the library portion.
We entered the fourth aisle, right?
Yeah, we entered the fourth aisle, but
So what's down the aisle?
it goes on
Just
for
books?
a long time.
So
Okay.
yes, as you guys make the left turn to go down the aisle, it goes. It's like, again, I bring this up, but you have to be old to know the reference. It's like Page Master.
Got you.
It appears to just be an endless row, which Yorick and Steven, you guys both encountered this the last time you came in here. The rows just went on forever until you got to that one with the closet. That was the only one that seemed like it ended somewhere. The rest of these are just, I mean, picture a long aisle of books and then a mirror at the end of it that just makes it look like it keeps going. It just, like, you
It's
can't
kinda like
see
the,
from one end to the other.
It's kind of like
Just
the
keep
stretching
following the water
hallway
trail.
from Haunted Mansion.
Yes. But yeah, so you turn down the aisle that you know you lost visual at him, and the aisle, it's not the one with the closet. You know this because it just continues to go.
Well, I know he went down this aisle.
Let's follow the water trail. Look.
No, the water trail ends.
Do we see the mop laying anywhere?
Nope.
Do I see the footprints?
Nope. The water, it ends just before the turn, and then there's nothing. Vidar,
Yep.
the floor to this aisle is a very deep blue. And your spell ends right there.
What do you mean it? Oh,
Your timer.
oh, the floor lit up magical.
Yes.
Not this aisle.
Yeah. And then the
my
time.
spell, then my spell ends.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know why that confused the hell out of me.
You
Anyways.
maybe thought I was talking about water, or you forgot detect magic was up, but it's okay.
I 100% forgot detect magic was up. I was like,
But yes,
Huh?
the literally like the floor, not the shelves, not the book, not just like the floor, the aisle is a very, very, very deep blue.
Aldor's gonna start yanking books.
And then it snaps out.
Hold on.
I mean, you yank a few of them down, it doesn't. You're
I'm just
books
gonna
off the shelf.
I'm gonna walk past Malador and like run my hand along any like an exposed blade that he has on his side or something and
Okay.
cut my hand. And then my rapier is gonna come out of the blood in my hand.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start tapping the floor, like poking the floor with my rapier.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. You put your right on it.
Yeah, and also like whenever I got the ranger, my weapons are blood weapons.
Yes.
So like they disappear. It's almost like a warlock pact weapon.
Yes. Yep.
They
I know.
disappear, and I have to like cut my hand to have it pop back
To
up.
have it come back out. Do you take damage from that, or it just
No.
requires a drop of blood? Okay.
It just requires a little drop of blood.
So as you're poking the floor, you stab down, and your blade vanishes into the floor.
Guys, and I'm just gonna wiggle my rapier around to show them that it's in the floor. Illusion. I think there's
Aldor's just gonna dive face first through the
Oh
floor.
my
You slam face first into the floor.
Ugh!
Very
Wait.
satisfying for the rest of the team.
Like
Ow.
he doesn't go through the floor,
No.
but my rapier's through the floor.
Yes.
I try to walk through the floor.
You're muted. You're
Okay, that was funny.
Yes, it was very
Ow.
hilarious. So while I'm keeping my rapier through the floor, I try to step through the illusion.
well, it's the floor. So how do you try stepping through it? Like it's a staircase, or do you
Like
lay
it's a
down like he did?
staircase.
Okay, so
Like it's a staircase.
you try digging your feet in.
Well, I'm stepping like I'm preparing to go down on a step. Like I'm preparing to go down the stairs. You know how like you kind of bend your leg a little bit more, like you're just kind of bracing for impact going down the stairs.
Up to about your, like just below your knee, you go into the floor.
What?
And then it
What?
kinda- and then it- And then it kind
But
of
no
just
further
levels
down.
out
Yep.
to right below my knee.
Mhm.
Wow.
So that deep in.
Yeah. Steven,
Yes.
how do we feel about crawling, buddy?
I can crawl.
Do you want to try to get under the floorboard? Because like you see where it's stopping, right? Do
Yeah.
you want to crawl?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna take out Hank.
Oh,
That would work. That would be preferred.
I'm gonna take the tiny steps back up to level ground, but I'm gonna keep my rapier down in there so we know exactly where the illusion is at.
Aldor holds his hand up. Wait a minute. I can just make one of us small.
I think the squirrel would be better.
Well,
Yeah, save
squirrel
that.
and a person.
Save that ability. Let's
Okay.
use the squirrel for now. And we'll just be ready if the squirrel flushes out anything and it tries to run. We'll just be ready to grab. Okay.
So you're gonna drop Hank.
I'm not gonna drop him. I'm gonna reach in as far as I can until I feel like a solid ground and tell him to
Okay. So
Just
Couple
tell him
of
to look
things.
around for anything suspicious.
Couple of things.
Yorick football slams Hank into the ground.
Couple of things. You reach in with Hank, and Yorick, being arcane in nature, you know that Hank is not a normal squirrel.
Right.
Your hand does not go through the floor, but Hank does.
Magical things
Oh.
can only go through. Is what I'm gathering here.
So as you open your hand to drop Hank, he bites your finger.
You have a dispel magic? Anybody?
I might.
So
I have
Hank-
counterspell.
So as you put your hand to the floor, you notice that he goes through, but your hand doesn't. You let go. He bites your finger before you let go, and your vision goes right to his. So the other teammates wouldn't know this, but you, Yorick, are now blind and deaf.
Oh.
Because your vision and hearing are now Hank's. So you guys watch him put his hand to the floor. He kind of whips it up like this, and then
I feel like his eyes would go like Undertaker style.
you see Yorick kind of just like stop still in his tracks for a second.
His eyes would like gloss over.
So go ahead and make
He's doing that weird thing again.
Go ahead and make a perception check for Hank. I don't know if he has a stat sheet or not.
He does.
He does. Go ahead and make a perception check for Hank.
You know this motherfucker got stats, bro. Come on, man.
Steven, do you have Dispel Magic?
I do not. I have counterspell.
Okay.
He said dispel these nuts.
And
14.
okay. And does Hank have dark vision? I don't know if he does.
Dark vision up to 60 feet.
Hell yeah. Okay, so 14 and dark vision. So yes, the three of you watch him drop the squirrel, kind of shakes his hand, and like a little drop of blood hits the floor, and then he just freezes. Because Yorick, again, your hearing and your vision are now in the squirrel. You can speak if you want to tell the party this. It's brand new. It's never happened before. But you as Yorick go blind and deaf. You are now in the squirrel. This is one part of Hank that you have never explored. Like, not once.
I haven't really had many opportunities to actually use Hank.
Yes. But he starts running around, and like you are, so what are you doing as Hank right now?
So I'm just gonna look around for anything that looks overly suspicious, or maybe something that makes a trail.
Okay, so as you're skittering around, what you're going to notice is that this area is, it's about what, 2 feet down, and the trail is only about 10 feet. But what is inside this trail is like there you see like a little cot set up, and there's a little table with some paper and an inkwell, and on the wall right next to the bed is just knife after knife after knife after knife after knife, just lined up on the wall.
That's definitely not suspicious at all.
What are you talking about, Yorick?
He can't hear us.
I'll see.
I'm assuming you would have said
The-
that out loud, but no.
Yeah,
comment.
Yeah,
he
no. We're talking to him,
Yeah.
and he's just like,
Like, I would have said that out loud. However, because I am apparently
Yeah.
Hank now, it would come out as infernal. So if you don't know infernal,
I know.
all
Inferno.
you're hearing is
I
just
don't.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
he is
I
speaking
know.
in tongues.
Yeah,
I think Steven is the only one who doesn't know Infernal.
Yeah, but you two both do. So yeah, Steven, basically what you're hearing come out of Yorick now is like he's kind of frozen there, and he's and as Vidar and Malador, you guys are hearing, that's strange.
I have.
I've never. Have you ever heard
Universal
Yorick
speech.
speak Infernal before?
I'm gonna cast Universal Speech.
Okay, you can now understand him. So yes, you can just speak normally now. You can't hear what they are. You guys don't know that he's deaf, by the way.
Yeah. No. So we're like.
So you guys
communicating
would
with
just
them,
like
and we're just
keep
like-
asking him questions and he wouldn't be answering you. Like, what the fuck? Because this has never happened. And Yorick, you are also unaware that you can't hear them talking, but they can hear you talking.
And I'm gonna continue exploring very
I get to roll my new dice.
Uh-oh.
sneaky.
Oh, Hank's dead. Hank is dead.
Ooh, what is Hank's AC?
I knew it.
Uh-oh.
12.
And that is exactly 12 on the die.
How much HP does Hank have?
Probably not enough.
Not enough. It's a lot of dice.
Yeah, I'm actually rolling my new ones.
Those are pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I wanted to see how they roll. They're like the pegs on it keep it from rolling too far. That is 13 points of piercing damage to Hank.
Oh, he is. Oh God.
How much health does he have?
15.
Okay.
So he's.
So you guys above the floor hear a and Yorick, you are thrust out of him, immediately thrust out of him.
Yeah, the first thing I'm going to scream is just Hank.
What?
What happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
You aren't responding to us.
There's a small room down there. Hank's in trouble.
And how do we get down there? None of us can fit.
I could probably fit.
Hold on. Malador,
Mm.
do you want to rip up the flooring?
Yeah.
If you don't, I will.
Maldor gains the biggest smile. He's gonna. Okay, let me see what we can do here. Hold on.
Let's just like go through this motherfucker's roof.
Does Hank have any attacks other than bite? Can he do anything? He does. He can react.
Where's my extras? Can react.
Yes.
Let's see. Keen smell, pack tactics.
I have an idea, but it might be a very bad idea.
I know he can
Rip
just
up
bite.
Floorboards.
Go
We
ahead.
have
I
an-
have an idea.
Go
but-
ahead and roll an attack because he can react. He almost just died in one hit, but you can have him attack or you can have him run.
Disengage, disengage, disengage.
Yeah,
I have a
he's gonna
question.
disengage.
Okay. So action to disengage. Got it. And then where's he going?
He's going right back up, and he's gonna try to find Yorick.
Okay, so you as you're trying to decide what you're going to do
I know what to do.
when it comes to the floor, you guys watch this now bloodied, beady red-eyed zombie squirrel jump out of this magical hole and just like almost attack you in a feral sense for you to protect it. It just hits you right in the collarbone and starts scurrying up trying to find somewhere to hide, and he is bleeding all over you as he comes up. And what you see protruding out of his back is one of the knives that you saw in the hole.
You
Oh,
need me to
Yorick.
heal him, York?
Guys,
So-
I have an idea.
Yes, please.
So Malador, you see this squirrel jump up out of this hole with a very familiar blade coming out of its back.
Same blade that was in the people.
Same
Okay.
blade.
So
Okay.
I have a question. Are any of the fireworks that he bought look like firecrackers that would explode?
Hank heals 14.
Okay, yeah, that puts him to
Oh.
full.
I want a bomb.
I
Now
have
keep
a different
in mind, you healed him with the blade in his back. Just just saying. Mechanics.
He's already undead.
Yeah. Are any of the firecrackers that you bought ones that would explode? Yeah, pretty much all of them are.
Yeah, firecrackers tend to do that.
That's
Well,
what.
fireworks. I don't. He
Well, no,
bought
that's what Malador wanted was boom.
was boom. Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna take one of the fireworks, and he's gonna put it in just enough so that the fuse is out, but it's in the floorboard.
Are these
pointing
magical
that way.
fireworks?
Yeah, you said they were. They shot a big ass dragon. Yeah, fuck.
That is true. Yep.
Bro is cooked when I left.
I also have a solution to this problem.
That
if
is
the
right.
DM
That's
lets
the same fucking candlestick you lit where a dragon came out and took the people off the Drow Temple. Yep. I
don't want to do the same candle. Are they all the same thing? I just want one that's gonna blow up, not the fire.
It wasn't really a mixed bag. It was pretty much the same candlestick fireworks.
Okay.
Wasn't
have a
really a
solution.
mixed bag.
Well, let's hear his solution.
So, Mr. DM,
yes.
because I have a spell through my class, do I need the components to cast it?
Only
What's
if
the
it's
what's the level?
What level is it? 5th level.
What does it do?
No, hold on. 5th level, and it's through your class or
Yes.
through your race or through your class.
Through my class, like.
So it's like a feature.
Yes, kind of like that.
So you earned it because of your okay.
Yes.
Um,
Magical Secrets, 10th level for Bard.
I'd say once per long rest, I'll let you do it without components.
Okay, well, I'll give that a shot then. I'm going to cast Infernal Calling.
What does that do?
I get to summon a little tiny devil dude.
Didn't you have this with Jesse?
No.
No.
Okay, so given that this is the first time, go ahead and describe how you cast this. What would you like it to look like?
So it takes a minute to cast. So this isn't
Okay.
going to be like something real quick and flashy.
Okay.
Just how Steven contacted his patron before. He's going to sit down cross-legged on the floor and draw his rapier and just focus.
Okay. So what you guys watch is Steven sits down and just draws his sword, and you see him go into this like deep meditative state as you guys are all trying to figure out what your next plan of attack is. Do I use fireworks? What am I doing here? What am I doing there? So Malador, you're like taking out one of the candlesticks and going, well, if I point it this way and I light it, maybe I can do this or that. And at that point in time, as you're like maneuvering the candlestick right above this magical floor, you see a burning pentagram start to draw itself in the floor.
Oh, that's terrific.
So the circle draws first, and then you get the burning star in it, and then you get the 5 candles at a point. And as soon as all 5 of them are drawn and the entire thing is drawn, it explodes upward and then gusts into smoke, which spreads throughout the entire aisle. And in its place, you now see a 1 foot tall, deep red creature, beady yellow eyes, about 6-inch horns, and a pitchfork that is now just standing there, knees bent, elbows bent, just staring at Steven.
Okay, now I gotta roll initiative for this little guy.
No, we're not in combat yet.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But he's still unfriendly to me and my companions unless I can tell him to not do that.
Okay.
On each of your turns, you can try to issue a verbal command to the devil, no action required by you. It obeys the command if the likely outcome is in accordance with its desires, especially if this result would draw you toward evil. Otherwise, you must make a charisma check contested by its wisdom in check.
Okay.
You make the check with advantage if you say the devil's true name. If your check fails, the devil becomes immune to your verbal commands for the duration of the spell, though it can still carry out your commands if it chooses.
Okay.
If my check succeeds, the devil carries out my command.
I feel like the firework would have been a better option.
What is thy bidding? As it's just kind of going from foot to foot, just rocking back and forth with its pitchfork. What is thy bidding?
Okay, so there's a magic little hole in the floor that I want you to jump into and then run. And once you get there, there's going to be a little room, and there's this axolotl thing that's waiting for you in the room, and I want you to kill it.
No, we need info. We gotta find Willow. Bring it out.
I don't want you to kill it. I want you to lure it out here.
Okay, so that's now 2 commands. It's gonna make it a higher DC. Make your
That's
roll.
fine. Persuasion check.
I think that's a charisma, yeah?
Charisma, deception, intimidation, or persuasion.
Okay.
And then its wisdom is also an insight check if you want it to be.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll persuasion if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll a 30.
I'm working on it. Okay, that's 25, and I've still got advantage. I got a 28.
Two.
So 28 for the first one. And then this is a 33 for the second one.
4. Okay, so it's you persuaded it to do both commands. Its first command that it's carrying out is find the axolotl and kill it. The second command it's carrying out is don't kill it. We need it to find somebody. So it's going to run them both simultaneously. So we're going to see how this goes. You see it get down on both feet, bend both knees, and it just kind of sinks into the floor. And the moment it sinks into the floor, it's going to get attacked.
You just gave this thing a paradox. Good thing it's not a robot.
What is its AC?
It's literally any devil below a CR6. So let me...
I can get that.
I'll find one like as a permanent one, or we can homebrew one.
I can do that too, yeah.
5E CR6 monsters. Type devil.
Do. Yay for new things. Do. 1 second, guys. Trying to find some shit. Yeah, that's an 11. That ain't gonna work. Well, I can actually hold on a second because I can kind of base it off of this, and we'll just make it fair.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's that. And we've got to.
What's the barbed devil? Like,
We're gonna say it has a CR 15, and we'll
Michael.
we'll just fix it later.
Okay.
What's up?
What?
Yeah, we'll just say it has a CR 15.
Okay.
Which that is a 9, so it misses. So yes, you can roll initiative for it now. So yes, this devil disappears underneath the floor, and you immediately just hear. And now you guys are just listening to them go back and forth underneath the floor. What are you doing?
I got a 5 on initiative.
All right, it rolled an 8. Okay.
Can I just shoot the firework?
All right.
You'll kill my little guy.
I don't give a fuck about your little guy.
So that is a 17 to hit.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to get this knife out of my squirrel.
12 points of piercing damage to your devil. Does it have the health or anything there?
Like I said, any Devil
Okay.
below CR6. I'm just gonna pull up the Barb Devil.
Barb Devil?
Yep.
Okay.
AC is 15.
Yeah,
Hit points 110.
that works. That's fine. That actually, yeah, that actually works. That's fine.
This thing has more health than me.
Yes, it is a devil. So for now, just use that for like its attacks and shit.
Okay, yeah. Ooh.
Okay, so if it's the damage resistance to piercing, so it took 6.
All right. Calculator.
All right.
I'm
It
gonna
gets-
give him.
Right.
Yeah, it's the devil's go.
Okay. I'm gonna do its multi-attack thing.
Go for it.
1 attack with its tail and 2 with its claws.
Go for it.
So I'll roll the tail first. Does a 10 hit?
No,
I'll roll the claw next. Does a 12 hit?
no.
I'll roll with the claw again. God damn it. Stupid Weezer mouse pad. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Stupid Weezer mouse pad.
It's making my D20 bounce onto the floor. Where's my D6? And that is 7 damage.
Okay.
Piercing damage.
All right. So it is going to. It's going to bonus action disengage. Yep. 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 It's on. It's going to bonus action disengage. It's going to leap up out of the hole and it's going to attack you, Yorick.
Rude.
Wait,
I'm
what
going-
is?
The axolotl.
Oh,
Can I attempt to grab him?
Well, we would be in initiative now, so no.
Fuck.
The moment
get
it leaps
reaction?
out, not
Just because we were watching?
if your
was
reaction
watching.
isn't, if you don't have a reaction called grapple, no.
No.
Yep, it's gonna leap out and attack you, York. So I'm gonna have it do all. It's gonna do both of its blade attacks and its offhand.
Do any of us have hold person?
no.
All right. Okay, York, that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
1 blade. That's a 17 to hit.
And that hits.
Okay, and then it's offhand claw. That's a dirty 20. So 1 blade. 5. It's hard to read this damn thing.
1 blade, 2 blade,
Okay.
3 blade.
Okay, so that's 12 points of piercing damage for the first one. That's 7 points of piercing damage for the second one. And then the claw's a little less. Oh, that's 7 points of slashing damage with the claws. And now we can all roll initiative. As you guys are looking down at the floor as this devil
Natural
dips in,
20!
as the devil dips in, and you just hear some kind of an exchange of attacks. And then out of this floor comes this gray and pink, palish, tiny axolotl, very, very thin framed, out of the floor with a blade in hand, and just while it's up in the air, slashes York twice, claws it, and then lands back on the floor and gets into a defensive position.
I've had like 3 natural 20s this session. It's going great.
All right, so I've got that up. Give me 1 second. Yes, natural 20 should be celebrated. So we got and Malador. All right, Vidar.
17.
17, got it. York,
I also rolled a 17.
who has the higher deck?
Rollies.
Rollies, yes, do rollies.
Fuck the higher decks. We love rollies.
I mean, Vidar probably would have went first over me.
I rolled
Oh,
a nat 1.
Do rollies in. Okay, so
I rolled an 18.
So York will go first, and then Vidar will go after you. Steven.
21.
21, fantastic. And Malador.
21. So let's do some roll. I
Rollies.
got a natural 20, so I don't know if that would make it no.
Natural 20s on that doesn't matter. It's still,
Okay,
you still
so let's do
celebrate
it.
it.
Come
but
on,
it doesn't matter. It's like skill
Need a
checks. now,
16, Judd.
I got an 8.
16,
Okay.
I'm first.
All right, and I got to roll for Mr. Fish. Oh God. Okay. Yep. Mr.
How'd you
Fish
roll
is
with Mr. Fish as well?
Mr. Fish is going first.
Oh, great.
That was a very fucking good roll. Okay. All right.
I've got
So
to get it
now
pulled up now.
it's on a defensive stance. Actually, let me pull up a map.
Okay, fine.
You guys are still good, right? We're getting on the late side.
Oh,
but-
I'm fine.
I am A-okay.
All right, cool.
I'm good to kill
I could
this
use a
thing.
drink, but that's just
I'm
about it.
getting the EB sleebies.
I got you.
I'm ready to kill this fucker. He stabbed my squirrel.
I'm
Well,
ready
let's
to
not
kill
kill
as
him
well.
just yet. We gotta find Willow.
He stabbed my squirrel. He deserves death.
He'll
can
die
just-
in due time.
I can just sending a message to Willow.
Why would we make it that simple?
Let's be real. You know, fuckwit's not gonna make it that easy.
I can just. I mean, he won't.
He won't.
Considering the previous times I've used sending.
What are you talking about? No way.
When I asked Ro how she was doing, and she was, "Oh, I'm fine," while she was locked up in the basement of the Drow Temple.
No way.
I mean, it could have been one of
No.
those, oh, I'm fine.
I think that's what it was
Not
supposed
actually
to be, but
fine.
still.
Then Vidar. And Steven. And then once again, for this little dude, we're going to use Bonk. Hank, we're going to put him in because he's here. And that's it for now. All right, so let's start it. I'm going to place you guys where you were. And these are 5-foot squares. So Malador, you would have been here. York, you went right up to the
I
actually.
feel like we would be less than 5-foot squares because that's a tight aisle.
Nope, those are 5-foot squares. Steven, I think he would have been back here as well. Hank is now like right on top of you. And then this dude would be about right here. Okay.
Whoa.
All right. So he is going to, for his turn. Yep. He's going to keep going after you, York.
That's a good thing. Let him be distracted.
Because you're the one that he attacked before.
Remember, I like Octavius, not York. We
Yep.
Yeah,
tolerate
Malador is just enjoying watching York get absolutely eviscerated.
We tolerate Yorick.
So that's another 19 to hit. That is a natural 19. And with the offhand, that's a dirty 20. God damn. Okay. All right, Yorick, here we go. First blade, 9 points of piercing damage. This is hard. Okay, that's another 9 points of piercing damage. as he stabs you twice with his blade and then his claw. Jesus Christ, that's another
Hey,
7. 7
Judge,
points
can
of
you
slashing.
can you share your screen for the map?
I guess.
Did you get all that, York?
I got all of that, unfortunately.
All right.
Can't even
then-
use my reaction.
And then he's going to actually give me 1 second here because I've got to do some shit. I've got to do some shit.
Oh, I forgot I got this.
No, I don't want that. God damn it, go away. Just give me some fucking thing. Yeah, there we go. Just give me some fucking thing. So we're going to do this very, very shitty drawing because I've got a. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so he's going to bonus action disengage.
Is he leaving my space? Because that
He's
means
disengaging. He's
I'm
bonus
pretty
action disengaging.
sure. I'm pretty sure Polar Master negates
Nope.
that.
Nope, it does not. Sentinel does, not Polearm. Okay.
You're not getting away, buddy.
This fucker just stabbed
And-
me.
It is now Malador with Steven on deck, and then Yorick and Vidar. Actually, hold on. That was its bonus action and its movement. That's right. Yep.
5,
Turns over.
5,
Malador.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so for a bonus action, I'm gonna sprint, or I'm gonna do the sprint burst, and I'm gonna go all the way up here. You're not getting away. He can take his opportunity attack if he has one.
For entering?
Yep.
Yes. That is. That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. But I don't care.
That is.
We can see
That is-
your thing, Mister.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do.
That is 14 points of piercing damage.
That's nothing. And now, I'm gonna attempt to grapple him.
Okay. That's a contested strength, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I get advantage. Oh.
Damn, I did have a reaction that I could have used. It's okay.
Ones. What'd you roll?
27.
Oh, yeah. You got him.
I'm holding this motherfucker.
He rolled 22. So, yeah, he's not restrained. He's just grappled, which means he can still take attacks.
Can I try to restrain him? Is that an action I can do?
That would be an additional. So,
yeah,
like,
I have 2 actions. I haven't used both my actions.
so you'd
I
have
wanna
to
do
grapple.
that.
You have to grapple a second time for it to be
Let's do it.
restrained. So, yes.
Let's go.
He also has advantage on that. Okay.
I got the same thing, 27.
And it got the same thing, 22.
Let's go.
All right, so he is now restrained.
Come on, guys. I got the motherfucker.
So can I kill him now?
No, we got to get answers out of him.
so I can hit him a couple of times. Is what you're
Zone
saying.
of Truth. We could do Zone of Truth and get the answer out of him.
Do we even know if this thing can speak?
Would
Yes,
anybody
I would.
understand him?
No, because I already
You
used
have
my
universal speech. It
speech.
still should be up, right? How long does it last?
It lasts an hour, but it's on York and
Let's
only.
see. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, so it can still attack. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
So yeah, I can't universal speech.
Yeah, he already used it.
Yep. I can't do that either. I don't know, what do you want me? What do you
Figure out what to do, guys.
Hmm. Can I walk up to the little dude
Oh, well,
and
you have what, 40 feet of movement?
35?
Okay.
How much are these 5-foot squares?
Yes.
I also do the same.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yep.
Reaction, teleport. Boom.
Okay.
And a part of my reaction, I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Your attacks have advantage because he is restrained.
Yorp. Natural 20.
Mm-mm. Take a picture, sir.
Buddy's not using real dice.
Yeah, I'm not. I need to roll another d8. So that's d8. There we go.
Okay.
Oh my god. Only 9 points of damage.
Why aren't you using real dice?
I'm too lazy to go grab them.
Okay. I was going to say, you didn't throw them out again or flush them down the toilet, right?
No, they're still here.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
He's going to take 1 acid damage. And I'm going to Brand of Castigation him.
Okay.
Smart.
Gotcha. Just in case he escapes, you'll always know his location.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Maybe we should let him escape because he could bring us straight to Willow.
Maybe I should just go over there and just hit him with a persuasion check.
Just want to stab him once. I mean, talk to him.
Be my guest. Be my guest. He has fucked you up.
Yeah, can I head over there?
We definitely went out of order on this one, but
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, I've got.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
just-
I was just going to use my reaction to put my castigation on this guy, but we're
Yeah.
good.
But we definitely went out of order, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to, you guys all get one, and then we go back to him.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with a persuasion roll. Tell him to tell us where Willow is.
So you're using your action to try and persuade him
Yes.
to tell you where Willow is.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, that would be 32.
Okay. So as speak out what you're trying to.
Tell us where Willow is.
So you see him, this little tiny frame struggling in the arms of Malador, and it looks over at you and nothing, no words.
Yorick, you want to stab this guy?
Gladly.
I'll relinquish my other action to let Yorick come stab him.
All right. So the black line represents the bookcase. You guys are now okay, so you remember how I told you that it was a long, never-ending bookcase? You guys have now literally found the illusion of the bookcase as it rounded the left and Malador found it. you guys are now standing in between the actual bookcase, the actual aisle, and the illusion aisle. So you're on the back end of the actual aisle, with the illusion continuing, and the real ones to your left now, and the illusion ones to your right, and you literally followed him through the opening that led in between the two. So Yorick, as you're standing in that aisle and they're talking to you, you watched every one of your teammates go. Like Steven rounded this corner and he disappeared from your vision. And you hear him, "Hey, you want to come stab this guy?" Yeah. And you can't see him. You just see a row of books, and Steven just disappeared around some corner you didn't know was there.
Wouldn't it be really funny if we just kept stabbing him and I just kept healing him over and over and over again?
It would be.
But yes, Yorick, it is your turn. Badar already took his, and Steven relinquished the rest of his, so it is your turn.
Let me see. Can I even make it over there? Is the question. 5.
Actually, can I give Yorick Bardic Inspiration so he can stab him better?
Is Bardic Inspiration a distance? You might have to wait for him to get up there.
60 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you'd be fine.
30.
So yeah, Yorick, you get Bardic Inspiration now.
So 5.
A D10.
A D10. And if you don't succeed on the check, it doesn't go away.
Switch off of your. Make that a hold. Make
25,
the map a different tab and
30.
stream that tab.
How do I stream a specific tab?
You need to first of
So-
all you need to take it out of there and bring it by itself.
It's okay. Just leave it there. We don't. It's all right.
And-
Leave it there. We
I
don't want to make
see.
it. We don't want to make it any more. Oh yeah, you don't want to display your shit on the screen. I get you.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to tell him.
And because Hank was
This
attached to
one.
me,
There you go.
Yes, Hank was attached to you, so he moves right along with you.
I can't make it.
Oh,
'Cause-
Yorick.
That's just I'm slow, okay? I think I have the slowest move speed out of the entire group. You would think carrying around a 50-pound book all the time would make me super fast.
Fair enough. So are you going to take your action as well to finish, or are you staying right there?
Oh, and their devil's still there too. Under the
It is.
floorboards.
Yes, it never popped up. Because you gave it 2 commands. The first and the second one was interrupted.
I mean,
So,
actually,
Steven,
no.
you are
I
unaware if
can-
it's still there.
Technically, I could take an action to dash
Mhm.
and move an additional 30 feet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Are you taking your entire action and movement to get up to him?
Block his way so
probably.
he can't run.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Box and bro in.
You should go the other way. On the other side of him, so he doesn't run away.
And
And Hank comes with you, yes.
yep, Hank comes with me. Can I even use any of my bonus actions? Probably not. No. Well, I just be moving.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. Yorick
Alright.
is pissed and he is twirling his dagger.
All right. Top of the
Which-
round.
I will.
Time for some strength checks.
Top of the round. It is the axolotl's turn. He's going to dimension door out.
Oh, come on. Wait, I can
Can he
counterspell
do
that.
that? Can't.
Yes, he can.
Oh, nice!
He can counterspell it, And he can Dimension Door out of a restrain. Yes, he can.
Really? That sounds really cheesy.
You can Misty Step or Dimension Door out of a restrain.
And I am going to counterspell it at 4th level and negate it.
That is right. Because Dimension Door is a 4th level. Yep, equal or higher. Okay, yep, he comes back.
And he's still in my arms.
No, he's not.
Oh.
He's not restrained anymore. But he does come, but the spell does fail. So let me get him back in there. Boop. Okay. There's that.
Well, technically, he would still be in my hands because
he would not be restrained anymore.
Counterspell while he was casting the spell, so he wouldn't have disappeared. So therefore, he would still be in my hands. Correct?
1 second. You are right, but I am checking on something here.
I just need to stab him one time, and then we're good.
Okay. Yep. So the Dimension Door did fail, but he is. Got to pull that down a little bit so we can see everybody. He is. So Dimension Door did fail. Yep, that was successfully counterspelled.
So he would still be restrained, and you would have to make the saves.
But he is going to use his ability to Misty Step.
Oh, come on, bro.
Because this one isn't a spell.
Go figure.
Yep. So that's going to go 1, 2, 3. 30 feet's all he got.
Well, he's about to get grappled again.
Misty Step. So Dimension Door, Misty. Okay. And then he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And he's off the map. $50 feet of movement, guys.
Okay, I can
And
count
then
up.
you counterspelled the Dimension Door. The Misty Step was not a spell for him, so he was allowed to use it. I had to check that, and then
Bullshit.
after that, he was able to do his not his full movement, but his movement. So right now he is off the map and out of sight.
Like, I can't even see him.
Yeah, like he did the Misty Step out 30 feet. He ran the 50, and you can make a perception check, York.
I know where
if
he's
you would
at.
like.
I can't
'Cause
see him,
I've
but I know
got-
where he's at.
I mean, I've got 120 foot of dark vision.
Oh, I know, but he's not like you can do a perception
Wait.
check to see if you could perceive what direction he went, because he didn't just go a straight shot. He's got all of his illusionary shit.
16 on dice plus 9.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I am locked on.
I mean, you saw him turn. I can give you that, obviously, with that one. You saw him run and you saw him turn, so you know what direction he went.
Let's just
Oh,
let
he
him go.
He carried
And we'll track
on.
him.
He carried on going this way. Yeah, you still have your brand.
I know where he's at. Yeah.
Yeah, you still have your brand. Basically, okay, so what had happened is as soon as he left the map and curved around, that broke the initiative. So Vidar, your beacon, yep, he's going. He's boop, 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 He's going.
Do you want to chase or you want to wait? And...
Let's wait a minute and then go right after him, because I think the play here is we need to let him go and panic back to where Willow is, and then we'll get him.
Sounds like a plan.
There's also the possibility that he doesn't go to where he's got Willow, if he even has her.
There's also the devil that I still have.
Well, the bodies that we found, they
were
both
dressed
had,
up
they
as
both
Willow.
had knives. They both had knives in them that were the same knives that this guy was using. And the first body we found was dressed up like Willow.
They both were.
They both were dressed up like Willow.
You think I could have the little devil be like a bloodhound, hand him a piece of something Willow had and just sniff her out?
If you have something Willow had, maybe. I mean, you'd have to keep doing your rolls for persuasion, and as long as it remained interested, then yes.
I don't have anything of Willow's.
Oh my god. You're a horrible boyfriend.
All right,
Well-
so what are you guys doing?
Well,
I'm gonna tell the devil to come back to me. I'm gonna yell at him.
The devil's gonna get us killed.
No, he won't. I can just...
I'm
actually going to put Sasha back in here as a placeholder for your devil. It will come out of the hole and come up to you.
Oh, I don't even have to roll for that? Awesome.
No. It's waiting for its next order. See if it still wants to remain interested or not.
So I do have to roll for that.
Yeah.
so
31.
Yeah, you're fine. You're almost unless you get a natural 1, you're almost never going to fail those.
So I am
Dar,
gonna
tell us
try
when he
to.
stops.
All right.
He's not stopping.
It's gonna skip down.
So Vidar, if you want to go like D&D mechanics above table, he's going his full movement 150 feet.
And then stopping?
No, every 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
He
He's
is schmoving.
He's blasting off.
I'm gonna try to get the knife out of Hank's back.
You guys cornered him. His 500 feet of movement dimension door got counterspelled. He had one more fucking thing that could get him out of there, which was Misty Step, and he blasted off like a bat out of hell.
Get through the stars.
Yep, he gone. So you can continue to wait for him. You guys can go back to the kingdom with Gladys and try and get the entire team on board and then come back. Or
I think it's useless.
Yorick is
it's up.
paying
it's
close
a-
attention to Hank.
Okay. You can stop sharing the map because for all intents and purposes, we don't need this right now. Hank is fine, other than the blade in his back.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that out as safely as possible.
Okay.
Maybe I can teach him how to use it.
Make a medicine check.
Give the squirrel a
Give the
knife.
squirrel a knife.
Steven, try to sending her.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Okay. So very, very carefully, almost like trying to take a piece of glass out without breaking it. You just take it out. And he's fine. Doesn't even twitch. Like a surgeon, you take the knife out.
Okay, I'm gonna sending Willow.
Okay.
Where are you? We're trying to find you. Axolotl on the run. What, that's 12.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to help you. Any response?
You wait. Nothing comes through.
Go fucking figure. Malador, are you sure those bodies that were dressed up as Willow weren't actually Willow?
They weren't actually Willow. I checked.
Because I'm not getting any response.
Malador's here? Help!
Okay, well,
Shh, I have to be quiet.
Ask her where she is.
I have to use another spell. So I already did!
You said he's coming back? Oh, shit. That's all
I
you
say
get.
we follow him.
Sending her one more time and ask her what she sees.
This is my last 3rd level spell slot, so this better be worth it.
Ask her what she sees, what she hears, and what she can smell.
What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? I smell a big red tiefling.
Yes, tell Malador he needs to shower. I don't see anything. It's dark. Smells wet. I hear water and rats.
Maldor knows about the sewers.
And that's all you get.
There's water, rats, and it doesn't smell that good.
She's got to be in the sewers.
How do we get to the sewers?
I know one way. Would he know ways? He would definitely know ways.
Yeah. Give me an intelligence check. Fuck it. Because you've never really explored the sewers.
We're gonna fight fucking crocodiles. I'm using Lucky Point. That's much better. 16?
Okay. Yeah, you would know, not like bloodhound exact direction, but you know the area of which to go to begin searching to find the sewers. So the one thing that you know about Coast City is that their sewers are very, very large.
Yeah.
The size of the entire city, which is a massive.
But we know the brand
system.
of castigration, which way it's going, so we know which way to go down.
You do if it goes to the sewers. The brand of castigation allows him to follow the axolotl, the individual it was on. If it does not go to the sewer,
by asking Vidar, Maldor's gonna look at him and be like, "Hey, which way is it going?"
I'm gonna just point the direction that I sense it going.
So where are you
towards the sewers?
Yep. So where it is pointing, where he is pointing is actually toward the docks.
So he's running away. That's fine.
Well, no, it would make sense that he's running towards the docks because that might be his way to get into the sewers. Because most sewers in a large city like this just feed out into the ocean.
Throws shit out. Yeah, that's smart.
It's just a big old tube. So he's probably running to the docks.
Gladys.
So Gladys goes from backpack back to ship.
Everyone up.
Unflails. And Malador, you hear from Gladys, we should return to the team.
We gotta find Willow first, and then we're going to the team.
We about to get abducted by Gladys.
Okay. And she brings everybody on.
We're gonna go fast, so everybody get prepared.
Hold your tits.
Yeah. Grab onto something.
Grab onto your tits. That's what he was trying to say.
Grab onto something, guys. I'm waiting.
Okay, yeah, I mean she spins herself around toward the dock and blasts off. So you guys are literally like, if you're holding on to the railings, you start to slide a little bit because it's slick. If you're holding on to the helm, Vidar, I assume you're flying with the ship, like above it.
No, I'm on the ship. I flew
Okay.
up to it.
You guys are like sliding across the slick surface. Very difficult to hold on to, but you're not flying off the back of the ship. It doesn't take very long to get to the docks.
Looking out of Gladys, do I see entrances to sewers?
No, you see the water and docks where ships, and what you do see is ships starting to come in.
So he's leaving, like I thought.
You see ships starting to enter the docks, and you see the water, but you don't see anything resembling sewer. Those would be
So it's going to be
underwater.
Maldor's standing up.
Okay. So, in leaving the helm
In mid-air,
of Gladys,
he's also changing straight into shark form, so it looks very interesting.
in leaving the helm of Gladys, how high up in the air were you?
Not that high, like 10, 20 feet.
Okay. So 20 feet in the air, 30-foot ship.
We'll say
About
10 to be safe.
And 10 feet below the dock. So you're doing 40, 50. Okay. I need athletics or acrobatics so I can roll how much damage you take when you hit the water. Because you are diving 50 feet.
I'm using a lucky point for that.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually trying to get to a good ending point with this. We're going to end here in a minute.
That's a 15.
15? Okay. Let me roll these.
Wait, actually, it might be more than a 15. It's way more than a 15. I'm sorry. It's a dirty 20. I completely didn't count my plus 10.
Okay, that is... Okay, that's actually not bad. So dirty 20 will half it. So that would be 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's nothing.
As you slam in. So you guys, Gladys goes from flying like a bat out of hell to immediately stopping on a dime. Okay, so now I do need Yorick, Steven, and Vidar to all make athletics or acrobatics, please, to hang on. Because she stops at a dime. He gets off the helm, which disables Gladys, and then dives headfirst into the water at the pier.
What do you need?
Athletics or acrobatics to hang on to the ship.
So we're not going to be with the team next session.
27.
That's okay.
Okay, you're good. You held on just fine. Vidar, as a matter of fact, as soon as it stopped, you flap up real quick, knowing what's about to happen.
Cool.
Vidar, you're the only other one that can pilot the ship.
No, he flew up real quick just so that he didn't fly off the ship. What did you guys roll?
13.
Okay, and York? You're muted.
14.
Okay. Vidar, you fly up, kind of like knowing that this is about to happen because Malador steps up. The moment Malador gets off the seat, you go from like 100 to 0, flying Gladys. Just right through the air. She stops.
Yep.
Like the perfect braking system. So you flap your wings and fly up. Yorick and Steven shoot off the front of the ship toward the pier. So from you two, I need again
Knee-jerk reaction. Knee-jerk reaction. Can I teleport behind Yorick and use my attack to grapple him?
But also like to have point out that Yorick, you still have bardic inspiration.
I do. Damn.
Yep. but it sucks. Give me a dex check to see if you can use your knee-jerk reaction in time.
21.
Okay. Yep. So you appear behind Yorick and catch him like a fairy tale movie.
Not me though.
Steven,
Sorry, Goatman.
athletics or acrobatics, please, as you plummet to the ground.
I
The water 50 feet down.
dimension door onto the pier.
You can. You're burning a spell slot, but fuck it. Yep. So, Vidar, as you teleport behind Little Spoon and catch him, you guys fluttering your eyes at each other as you float to the ground.
I got you, baby. Don't worry.
You look over and watch the goat man just kind of falling, and as he flips you the birds, he turns into a black hole and then appears down on the pier.
Good. Everybody made it safe.
Yeah.
And as you guys now stand on the pier, 3 ships coming into port, and lines of people coming off the ships. There is no sign of where Malador went. And we're going to end there tonight.
Did we see him go into the water?
No.
We just saw him jump over the ship.
All we know is he could have gone splat on the dock.
You saw him jump over the ship. That's it.
Okay.
He got up and he jumped.
What the fuck?
So you guys are now on the pier. 3 ships docking, people pouring off of them, and no sign of where Malador went. And you guys, when we play next Saturday, you guys aren't starting with the rest of the team. So now,
Dudes, he jumped. He jumped.
So now instead of going to Relictus like you guys
Garrison's
wanted,
gonna be so mad.
he's now on a mission. He's gonna end up watching this and yelling at you in Discord. But I wasn't. Well, I did kind of try to force you guys to go back. That was with Gladys, but
no.
All right. Thank you guys for coming into the live.
Yeah.
If you stayed the entire time, we appreciate it. Please check out the links in our description, and please join our Discord fan club. It's getting to be a lot of fun in there.
Give us money. We're broke.
But we love you. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Give us